What's up everyone, I'm back with y'all with another video. Now for this one, I'm reviewing Child's Play 3. Of course, I'm reviewing all the Child's Play movies leading up to the Chucky TV series. Now, as a lot of y'all may know, I am a die-hard fan of the Child's Play franchise. I have like all the movies. Now, of course, I have the original, which is this has all kinds of cool special features. The DVD looks incredible. In my opinion, this is like Chucky's 20th birthday edition. And then I have Child's Play 2, the Glow in the Dark Art edition. I'm like a die-hard fan of this franchise. Like Chucky, I talked about this a lot. Chucky's like my second favorite horror franchise. Like, so yeah. And then Bride of Chucky, Glow in the Dark Art edition, which is I actually love the cover for this for real. And then plus you got the classic case for that film. And then I have the Chucky 6 movie collection. That came with like the first 6 Chucky movies. Then I have Cult of Chucky, which is an underrated film. I cannot wait to review this and explain my positives and negatives for the film. And then of course I have the remake. One of the most underrated and unappreciated horror movies of all time as far as I'm concerned. Now, let's review Child's Play 3. The Child's Play 3. Now this movie, I have a love and hate relationship with this film. Child's Play 3 does has a lot of great stuff in this film. Like Child's Play 3 does have some great iconic moments and some great one-liners in the film, some decent kills. But there's also a lot of negatives, and I'll get to those negatives in a second. Because I'm going to start with the positives first, and then I'll go to the negatives. It's kind of like split even between positives and negatives. Because to me, the only really bad, horrible Chucky movie is probably Seed of Chucky. Like, that's the one that I watched the least. So, Child's Play 3, let's start with the positives. Now, I love the opening scene. The opening scene where Chucky's getting built up again. Like, the first 3 Child's Play movies has the best opening scenes in the franchise, as far as I'm concerned. Now, the opening scene, I love the opening scene where Chucky's getting built back up. You got that abandoned Good Guy Dolls factory. And Chucky's getting, remade again. I love that scene right there, and I love the soundtrack also. Some people might not like the soundtrack, but I enjoyed the soundtrack in this film. The soundtrack was pretty creepy, and it also had like army vibes to it as well. But I enjoyed the soundtrack, and I also enjoyed the way Chucky looked in the film as well. I enjoyed the way Chucky looked in the film. Chucky looked pretty cool in this film, and then I actually liked the guy that played Andy Barkley in this film. I thought he did a pretty good job, and I also like Tyler, the guy that played Tyler. He did a good job as well. So yeah, there's a lot of great things about this film. And then there's like one great kill that's memorable in this film as well, and that's where Chucky slits the barber's throat, and then he says his iconic line, say, "Presto, you're dead." I like that line, and I also like that kill, but there's not really a lot of great, memorable kills in this film, other than that one kill, because I'll explain to the negatives in a second with the other kills. Now, and I also enjoyed that fair scene towards the end of the film. I love that whole entire fair scene at the end of this film. That whole entire fair scene was freaking awesome. It made the movie more fun. Now, let's get to the negatives. Now, the negatives are, I didn't like that one kill where when Chucky pops out. I mean, it's kind of a realistic kill, but it ain't gory. And in my Chucky movies, I want a lot of gore. So, Chucky pops out, gives this dude a heart attack. One of the weakest, actually, that is the weakest kill in the entire franchise. So, yeah, and I didn't like that army setting in this film. I didn't, because the army setting in this film took the creepiness away from Chucky. Because the first 2 movies, Chucky was legit pretty creepy. But In this film, it wasn't because like just face it, Chucky came to life in real life. A bunch of army men could have killed him in like 5 seconds, and then it would have been in the movie. Boom. So yeah, I didn't like that army setting, and I didn't like that one kill where Chucky gave that dude a heart attack. So yeah, like I have mixed aspects of this film, you know. And it felt rushed. This film felt rushed. This film came out 9 months after Child's Play 2. Literally 9 months after Child's Play 2. So, yeah, it kind of felt rushed. It's like, oh, let's get this film done, and then boom. And this film is also one of the most boring films in the Child's Play franchise as well. So yeah, that's what kind of brings it down a lot too. So yeah, so yeah, if I had to rate this movie, what would I give it? I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's not nearly as bad as Seed of Chucky, which is, when I get to that review, it's probably going to be an epic rant for that one. But this film is like my second worst in the franchise, in my opinion. So yeah, I guess that's for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share. And also hit the bell so you know when the videos upload. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I guess I'm out. Peace.